A wise man speaks because he has something to say, a fool talks because he must say something. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Plato who is said to be the one behind these words that still to this day, especially during these days, are more accurate than ever. Because isn't it so, that most people most of the time constantly have something to say? They repeat what has already been said, many times, about something they have heard, read, or seen, but without willingly referring to the source. Instead, they twist and turn the words around, so that it seems and sounds as if they themselves came up with both the information and the solution. Look at me, listen to me, see what I can do. See how good I am at repeating statistics and numbers, old wisdom sayings and quotes, but sign them with my own name, philosophies of life, social dilemmas, and system-critical knowledge. Hear me roar. Yes, we know. When you've received an aha moment, you want to flaunt your newfound identity and everything that comes with it. Just like new money. When you become rich over a night, you spend those dimes like there's no tomorrow. Just look at the self-proclaimed awakened population all over the world, especially those who have appointed themselves as some form of leaders. They scream and shout about truth and freedom, take the seats at the very front to get the best view, and try to get as many people as possible to follow them and their truth. Because they think that their truth is the right and only truth. Everyone must know what's sign on in the world, and everyone must agree, and everyone must follow. They see themselves as some sort of gurus, even though they just woken up to a new reality, using knowledge that is already there but making it their own, as if they were the ones who discovered it. And people believe it. That is probably the scary part, that people are too lazy to seek out information themselves and just sit back to let someone else do it for them and therefore, indirectly, lead them. People want leaders because people are lazy. What is said has already been said by someone else, in some other place, in some other form, in another time, for another purpose or for a similar purpose. Either it has already been said in the exact same way or for the exact same thing, or for the exact same reason. But when a newly saved, newly awakened, and newly rich person are too self-absorbed and hungry for power, they use it for personal gain. The modern human being loves to trudge around in old patterns, but fantasize about that what is happening here and now is something very special, new, and exciting. Seconds turn into minutes, which turn into hours, which turn into days, which turn into weeks, months and years. Everything has already been said, written and heard but comes in a new form, over and over again. Did you know that approximately 80% of your daily thoughts, you have thought before? Like an old scratch record. Like in a sleepy little town where the same old girlfriends sit and gossip about the same old neighbors and have coffee and cake at a cafe, just like they did 10 years ago. Nothing has changed, but they think things have changed. Just look at Jurassic Park, the big blockbuster movie which was released in '93 and took the world by storm. A brand new type of computer animation that took viewers to a level they had never dreamed of before. And dinosaurs, so exciting. As the years have gone by, sequels have popped up every now and then, trying to get that first wow effect for the audience. But what is said has already been said. The different movies only become a form of repetition that only children appreciates because they like repetition. As we all know, movies in general are only made to keep the sleeping flock of sheep at bay. Give them bread and circuses and they shall never revolt. Juvenal said that. And that's exactly what we do, watch screens all day and stuff our face with food. We become lazy fat zombies who do not revolt. Politics are also only entertainment for the masses. The debates are of course about the same things as they always are. Lower taxes or raise taxes. Give more contribution or reduce contribution. Improve the healthcare system. Improve the schools. Open up our hearts or close the borders, lock the doors and throw away the key. Unemployment, the environment, war, military, and money. always money. But what is said has already been said, and what is done has already been done. Everything is like an old scratched record, but you still insist to stand in line with clenched fists and wait for a revolution that never will come. No, nothing is going to change. No, no one will come save you. You can only change within, and save yourself. Just look at your own life. How many times have you promised yourself to stop eating sugar and junk food, to lose weight, to get things done faster at work, to spend more time with your family, and to follow your dreams even though you never do? Or is this the last time you choose the wrong type of partner? The last time you swear you'll stop drinking? Stop getting mad at your kids when they cross the line for the 5th time in 5 minutes, or the last time you're such a time optimist. No, exactly. The same old scratched record. You said it before and you'll say it again. Everything is already said and everything is already done. Trends come and go, are renewed, improved and put on repeat after a while again. Look at fashion and style. The 70s, 80s, 90s, and even the early millennia trends are making comebacks. The same patterns, colors, lines and cuts. But with a slight twist. Many kids today probably think, wow, what a cool outfit, while their mother or grandmother thinks, oh, that trend again, or oh, maybe I still have those old jeans up in the attic somewhere. Just like many people today believe that they have invented the wheel, and that the information they have stumbled upon is brand new and has never been exposed before. Wow, look at this, listen to this, listen to me. This is the discovery of the year. No, it's not. You have Googled your information. Just like the 14-year-old in the mall has bought her 90s-inspired jeans at H&M, you only repeat what you are exposed to. Trends come and go. In the 70s and 80s, exercising and running was big, and everyone joined in. In the early 90s, it was going to the gym that mattered, and then New Age became trendy, and crystals, tarot cards and alternative fairs were an absolute must. Recently, it has been vegan food and yoga that have been on the news, then gong baths and sound healing became a thing, and now everyone's doing cacao ceremonies. Just like in the 60s and 70s, it is peace, love and light that top the charts, but of course with a small twist of today, truth and freedom. But only a certain kind of truth. Only some people's truth. The truth of the newly saved. The new money. The newly awakened. And even though everything has already been said, it is repeated over and over again. It is quoted and copied but marketed as if it were something completely newly invented. So how is it that if things have already been said, they must be said again? Is it because we don't listen? Or is it because we have listened, but have forgotten, and now listen to the repeating words in a new way? Are we looking at things with new eyes? Or are we still looking at it with blind eyes? Listening with deaf ears? Or do we not hear at all? So instead of lying scrolling in your comfortable couch, listening to all those old scratched records, maybe it's time to get up, lift the pin, take up the record, and put it back in its case. For the music that comes from within when the noise is stilled, is the only truth we need on our path to reach the freedom we so deeply seek.